And honestly, the name said it all. This was a device built around battery life, to the point where many people joked it was basically a power bank that could make calls. Thanks to that massive battery, it shot straight to the top of our 5.1 long battery life rankings. In everyday use, charging once was enough to comfortably last a full day, sometimes even stretching to 2. Fast forward to now, and the Honor Power 2 has officially arrived. This new generation brings a full-scale upgrade. The battery has crossed the 10,000 mAh mark, landing at an incredible 10,808 mAh, which currently makes it the largest battery ever put into a smartphone. Performance has also taken a big step forward, thanks to the debut of the Dimensity 8500 Elite processor. Even with such an enormous battery inside, Honor managed to keep the phone slim and manageable. A quick shout out to my tech partner from China for sharing this video. A big thank you for making this possible. Hey everyone, it's Maiky from techmaiky. If you love staying updated with the latest gadgets, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on our exciting tech content. With a thickness of just 7.98 millimeters and a weight of 216 grams. There's no bulky, brick-like feel here. So the big question is, how insane is the real-world battery life of the Honor Power 2? Let's break it down. Since this is part of the Honor Power lineup, battery life is obviously what everyone cares about most. The Honor Power 2 packs a 10,180 mAh battery, currently the largest capacity in the entire smartphone industry, with a 15% battery content ratio. Officially, Honor claims an energy density of 926 watt-hours per Ehlers using a single-cell design. Interestingly, Honor's own 1 series had just set a new industry record by hitting 10,000 mAh, and many people thought that record would stand for a while. But less than half a month later, Honor went ahead and broke its own record with the Power 2. It's almost like Honor doesn't go easy on anyone, not even itself. For users though, this kind of competition is nothing but good news. So let's get into the actual battery life testing. Under our updated 5.1 standard battery life model, the Honor Power 2 ran for 11 hours and 15 minutes from a full charge until it shut down automatically. That's 13 minutes longer than the previous top-ranked Honor Win Series phone, once again pushing the limits of our 5.1 battery life rankings. Phones are lasting longer and longer these days, to the point where our 5.1 model is starting to feel outdated. In less than a year, it's already been criticized non-stop for not keeping up. Looking at power consumption in different scenarios, the numbers are impressive. A WeChat video call with multiple people used 6% battery. Shooting 4K video at 60 frames per second took 7%. Browsing Weibo consumed 5%. PUBG Mobile used 14%, while Honor of Kings took 9%. Watching TikTok cost 7%, and video streaming also used 7%. After completing all these scenarios, the phone still had 45% battery left. One thing to note is that Honor of Kings on the Power 2 currently supports HD plus 120 FPS, not the maximum quality plus 120 FPS that our 5.1 test standard prefers. That puts it slightly below the ideal test conditions, but even so, the results are far better than the first generation Power. On the original model, many scenarios didn't even meet the 5.1 testing requirements. Once the Power 2 gets support for maximum quality plus 120 FPS, we'll retest it. Because this is the Honor Power 2, we didn't stop there. We also ran our 5.1 long-lasting battery life test. This version focuses on low-voltage performance, with all aspects of the phone meeting the required standards. In this test, the Honor Power 2 lasted an incredible 11 hours and 42 minutes from a full charge until shutdown due to low battery. Once again, it claimed first place, beating the second-ranked phone by more than an hour. Compared to the previous generation Power, the battery life improved by nearly 2 hours, which is a massive leap. Based on both battery life test models, there's no doubt that the Honor Power 2 currently offers the best battery endurance we've ever measured. One full charge is more than enough for a full day of heavy use. Moderate or light use, 2 to 3 days is easily achievable. And let's be real, who actually uses the phone non-stop for over 11 hours straight? Even if the phone can handle it, most users definitely can't. Our battery test engineer has some strong feelings about this phone. On the day of testing, he started at 5 a.m. and didn't finish until after 7 p.m. It was a full day of non-stop testing, and by the end of it, he was completely drained. Some testers even joked that evaluating the Honor Power 2's battery life felt like torture because the battery just wouldn't die. One test session took as long as running 2 tests on other phones. That's the kind of pressure a 10,080 mAh battery brings. Of course, battery size isn't everything, and many of you are probably wondering about charging speed. We tested that too. The Honor Power 2 supports up to 80-watt wired charging and 27 watts wired reverse charging. With a battery this large, it really can double as a power bank, and 27-watt reverse charging is already as fast as the main charging speed on some phones. In our tests, reaching a full charge took 87 minutes, with 31 minutes spent in trickle charging. The total energy charged was 41.53 watt-hours. Peak charging power hit 63 watts, while the average power near full charge was around 28 watts. The highest recorded body temperature during charging was 41.7 degrees Celsius. We also tested third-party chargers, using Huawei chargers along with Vivo 120 watts, Nubia 80 watts, Xiaomi 120 watts, and Bokeh chargers. The Honor Power 2 maintained stable fast charging at around 50 watts. With Nubia 80 watts, Meizu 80 watts, Anker 140 watts, and Vivo 100 watts chargers, charging speeds stayed in the 35 to 45 watt range. Beyond battery life, another standout feature of the Honor Power 2 is its signal performance. It's equipped with a flagship-level Red Flame 6E antenna system and Honor's self-developed C1 Plus 4-screen enhancement chip, with a total of 25 antennas on board. The Wi-Fi antenna size has also been increased by 30%. To see how this translates into real-world use, we ran several simple signal tests that simulate everyday scenarios. We compared it against some of today's most popular flagship phones, all using China Telecom 5G SIM cards. In areas with strong network coverage, all the phones performed similarly, with no major differences. Things got more interesting in weak signal environments that people actually encounter in daily life. First, we tested Wi-Fi performance. All phones were connected to the same Wi-Fi 7 router on a 5G network and streamed an Honor of Kings live broadcast at original quality. The first location was a restroom far from the router, separated by multiple walls. After a short time, the iPhone stream began to stutter and switched to mobile data, while Honor, Xiaomi, Oppo, and Vivo continued playing normally. Next, we raised the difficulty by moving to a warehouse even farther from the router. Before we even entered the room, the iPhone started buffering. Once inside, the stream froze completely. Oppo experienced a brief 3-second stutter after a handshake scene, followed by several buffering moments. Vivo and Xiaomi both had short loading pauses early on, while the Honor Power 2 kept playing smoothly. Later, during a dragon fight, Vivo, Xiaomi, and Honor all froze at the same time. After 3 seconds, Honor and Vivo recovered first, though Vivo buffered a couple more times afterward. Xiaomi didn't recover until the test ended. We then kept the same network setup, turned on mobile data, and slowly walked out of the studio. This test focused on how well each phone held onto Wi-Fi and how quickly it switched to mobile data when Wi-Fi weakened. The iPhone reacted the fastest, buffering first and immediately switching to mobile data. Xiaomi didn't lag, but also switched once the Wi-Fi signal dropped. Honor, Oppo, and Vivo stayed on Wi-Fi and continued streaming normally until they entered the elevator and completely lost the Wi-Fi signal. At that point, they switched to mobile data after buffering. Interestingly, thanks to decent cellular coverage in the elevator, all phones were able to continue watching smoothly. Finally, we tested an underground parking garage, a place many of us pass through every day. In a corner, surrounded by walls on 3 sides, the iPhone and Oppo experienced frequent buffering, Vivo stuttered once, and Xiaomi showed a single instance of frequency hopping. The Honor Power 2, however, stayed relatively stable without obvious issues. Based on all these tests, it's clear that the Honor Power 2 delivers genuinely strong signal performance in challenging real-world conditions. The Honor Power 2 also supports dual-frequency GPS and tri-frequency BeiDou, which greatly boosts positioning speed and accuracy, especially for people who work outdoors. Thanks to coordinated hardware and software optimization, it has earned dual scenario 5-element certification from the Radio Monitoring Center, covering strong elevator signal performance and precise navigation. That said, it's important to keep in mind that signal performance can be influenced by many external factors, including the carrier, base station distribution, device condition, surrounding environment, and even weather differences across regions. So the scenarios we tested are meant as reference rather than absolute results. When it comes to performance, the Honor Power 2 is the first device to launch with MediaTek's newly released Dimensity 8500 Elite processor. The Dimensity 8000 series has built a solid reputation over the past few years and is clearly more powerful than the Snapdragon 7 series or Dimensity 7 series chips that are still used in some models from the same brand. However, Honor hasn't used Dimensity processors in its mid to high-end lineup for quite some time, which naturally raises the question of how well this chip has been tuned. In honor of King's 5v5 gameplay with HD graphics at 100 FPS, the Honor Power 2 delivered an average frame rate of 119.8 FPS after 1 full hour. Even looking at the 0.5% low frame rate, it still held at 104.6 FPS. Power consumption during this test was just 3 watts, and the highest temperature recorded was 39.6 degrees Celsius. This level of low-frequency energy efficiency is comparable to the iPhone 17 Pro Max and some Snapdragon 8 Gen 5 devices. Put simply, 1 hour of continuous Honor of Kings gameplay at HD and 100 FPS consumes around 3.002 watt-hours. With a measured total battery energy of 41.5 watt-hours, that means the Honor Power 2 could theoretically run Honor of Kings non-stop for about 13 hours on a single charge. In PUBG Mobile and Delta Force, 2 popular FPS titles, the phone ran smoothly at 90 FPS, maintaining near maximum frame rates with a standard deviation of around 1. There was no noticeable stuttering. Power consumption ranged between 3.2 and 3.4 watts, and peak temperatures stayed just over 40 degrees Celsius, all without triggering any brightness reduction. In Genshin Impact's Nada high driver battle scenario, tested at ultra-high graphics settings and 60 FPS for 20 straight minutes, the Honor Power 2 initially stayed close to 60 FPS. However, power consumption was around 7.1 watts, which proved a bit heavy for the Dimensity 8500 Elite. After about 5 minutes, the frame rate gradually dropped to roughly 35 FPS, settling at an average of 43.1 FPS by the end. At that point, overall power consumption fell below 5 watts, and the device temperature peaked at 42.6 degrees Celsius. Overall, the Dimensity 8500 Elite shows strong efficiency at low to mid frequencies, making it very power-friendly for everyday use. Under Honor's tuning, it handles low to medium load games well, which is more than enough for light to moderate users. In terms of design, the Honor Power 2 brings noticeable upgrades over its predecessor. The rear now features a horizontal rectangular camera module with a gold engraved power logo on the right side. The lower back panel uses frosted plastic, while the midframe is crafted from high gloss aluminum alloy with gently curved sides. It's available in 3 colors: Wilderness Black, Snowfield White, and Sunrise Orange. The overall texture feels significantly more premium than the previous generation, and Sunrise Orange is especially eye-catching thanks to its rich color saturation. Standing next to an iPhone 17 Pro Max, the resemblance is striking. In fact, I almost picked up the wrong phone in a hurry. It really does give off strong Apple vibes. Durability is another major highlight. The Honor Power 2 offers industry-leading protection with IP66, IP68, IP69, and even IP69K ratings, meaning it can withstand dust, water, and high-temperature, high-pressure water jets with ease. On the front, it features a 6.79-inch 1.5K OLED flat display with a 120 Hz refresh rate, a short-focus optical in-display fingerprint sensor, and a smooth, skin-like touch response. In real-world tests, peak brightness on a white screen in the photo gallery reached 840 nits, while full-screen laser brightness exceeded 9x30 nits. The dimming setup combines 3 840 Hz ultra-high frequency PWM at low brightness with DC dimming at mid to high brightness, along with 1% HDR video support and a maximum brightness claim of 8,000 nits. It also includes features like sleep display, defocus eye relief, natural light eye protection, adaptive motion eye care, and green light eye protection. For cameras, the Honor Power 2 is equipped with a 16 megapixels front-facing camera and a 50 megapixel main rear camera, along with a 5 megapixels ultra-wide-angle lens. The main camera supports Sepia 5.0 level optical image stabilization. On the software side, it comes preloaded with the latest Honor Magic OS X and introduces an AR outdoor mode designed specifically for power users. This mode boosts screen brightness, optimizes network connectivity, and increases call volume when you're outside. Audio is handled by dual 1115 spec superlinear symmetrical stereo speakers that can reach up to 400% maximum volume. NFC and an infrared remote are also included, making both daily use and outdoor work more convenient. All things considered, the Honor Power 2 continues to hold its title as the phone with the longest battery life, once again pushing the industry forward and setting a new benchmark for endurance. At the same time, it brings meaningful upgrades in build quality, processing power, signal stability, durability, and overall reliability. Compared to the previous generation, this is a comprehensive upgrade that delivers a noticeably better user experience and very strong overall performance. If you're looking for a phone with outstanding battery life, excellent visibility under strong sunlight, and a stable, reliable signal, the Honor Power 2 is a highly competitive choice in its price segment. That wraps up today's video.